What's up? It's your big home in the building. Welcome, it's Steve Ninja Versifier, and welcome to another episode of the I'm at my Future Rock Show. And in today's episode, we're about to go over with something real quick. I want to go over a topic that is very important. And I want to share with you what I found out about myself. And I'm going to tell you, because I'm going to tell you what I've been I'm going to share with you a little bit about my personal life, a little bit about my personal life, so you guys can know. If this can help anybody out there who's going through this. This can determine what is going on with our bodies. Yes, it's related to what our bodies are related to science, so it's related to science. So hope you guys enjoy this, learn something from this, because when I found out about what was going on, I was like, wow. And to be honest with you, I'm gonna tell you something. There's a topic I want to talk about, but before I lead into the topic, I'm gonna tell you what happened so it could lead to the topic. So I've been I think it was yesterday. I think it was yesterday. I went to the doctor, right? I went to the doctor yesterday or Thursday, one of them. And long story short, went to the doctor, and I was due for blood work. So yesterday, what happened was, while I was because I had an appointment in the morning, so I had an appointment in the morning. So I went, excuse me, I went to my doctor, and then I did blood work because I couldn't even drink anything, but I did not know because I thought you cannot eat or drink and including drink. I did not I was supposed to. I could drink water because I did not know that I was supposed to drink. You know what I mean? I did not know that. So to be honest with you, when I went to the when I went to the appointment yesterday, I took my blood work and that kind of stuff. Everything was good, and then at a doctor, they took my blood because y'all ain't gonna believe this though. So at the doctor yesterday, right? I was going in there and they I went in there into the appointment and they called me to go into the blood work. So to make a long story short, guess what happened? The lady, the doctor lady, was trying to find my veins, you know, find my veins in my thing, but she couldn't find it. She couldn't find the vein, and she tried my right arm and she tried my left arm. Now my right arm, she tried my right. She tried it twice. Yes, guys, she tried it twice. She tried to find the vein twice, and the second time, she put the needle to find the vein, but it caused like a scar on it. And when I move my hand, the scar kind of, can't even move my hand that good because there's a scar in the middle. There's a big scar. I'm going to take a picture of it on Instagram so you'll know what I'm talking about. Because I will be posting a picture on Instagram to show you the scar. Make sure I'm going to leave my Instagram down below so you can look at the scar to show you, you know what I mean? So make sure to go check it out. So there's a scar on my hand, and it was the second time. But the thing is that I told my mom about it, but my mom, I did not tell her that the doctor did it a second time. But the second time, that's because the first time there was no scar. The second time there was a scar. So yes, I have to go tell my mom that because she does not know that part. So I have to tell her that part when I'm done finish this episode. So yeah, long story short, she couldn't find the vein. She tried my right she couldn't find the vein. She tried it the first time. She tried it, couldn't find the vein. Second time, she put it in and couldn't find it, and it caused a scar. I didn't even know it caused a big scar like that. Wonder when I moved my hand, I could feel something, I mean, the scar. And then she tried the left side. The left side couldn't find the vein, but there's no scar on it. Because the reason why my right side got a vein because the right side is probably delicate, it's probably hard. Now and then y'all ain't gonna believe I did not know what it meant. Why? Why? Because it's not the first time I've done blood work. I've done blood work when I was at the, at places when I went to my appointments. Reason like other appointments as well. I even done blood work before, but I never know when they do blood work they couldn't. Yeah, they could get it for the right side, but not the left side. But this time, as the time goes on, I went to the doctor before yesterday. And I'm like, because I've been to other appointments before, so I think it was last year or so or whatever. And they did blood work, and it turns out I never got a scar. Yeah, I never got a scar. And the thing is, they try to find the vein too. They couldn't like. I've been to many. I've done blood work quite a lot of times, and I never they couldn't find the vein. Sometimes they find the vein, but not all. As I got older, they couldn't find the vein. So it's kind of, and I did not know what it meant by that. Now I'm gonna tell you this. To be honest with you, I did not know that that's what it meant. So I'm gonna go back for a second. Now I type it on Google because I did not know what it means. Why my vein? Why it's they couldn't find a vein. Now, I'm gonna tell you what it means. Why that? I know probably if you're a doctor and all that kind of stuff, you know what it is. You know what it is. If you don't know what it is, I'm gonna tell you in this episode real quick. It says I go on Google and I put what does it mean when a doctor can't find your vein? And it pull up this. It says, as a result of normal psychological variation, some individuals may have small, thin, or hard to find veins, which they were hard to find veins and all that kind of stuff, yes, and making it a challenge for even an experienced medical lab technician to draw blood. Then the medical lab technician have been knowledge on that for quite some time and all that stuff. Now, guess what it means? It says this can sometimes be a result of dehydration, which causes the body to constrict its blood vessels. I know. To be honest with you, I do. I I need to. I haven't been drinking a lot of water lately. I know I haven't been drinking a lot of water lately, and so That's the explanation why it's it's soft thin and hard to find the veins are hard to find is because of lack of water. And water and blood goes because when the water goes in your system, that's how the blood comes out. Because our bodies are made of 70% water. Yeah, it's made of 70% water. So, yeah, it's made of 70% water. That's what it is. So yeah, that's what it is. So now I'm gonna make every effort to drink a lot of water. I just drank a bottle of water just not too long ago just now, and I'm gonna drink more water because I didn't know that's what it meant. I did not know that's what it meant. I did not even know it's because of dehydration why they couldn't find the vein. I didn't know that. To be honest with you, I did not know. Now I know. Now I'm gonna make sure I drink water, at least water every time. I'm gonna drink water in the morning and whenever I can. I'm gonna drink. So as soon as I finish this episode, I'm gonna drink some water, and because I got a water in front of me right now. I got two waters in front of me, one on my left, one on my right. So yeah, and I want to share with you guys something. I'm going to give you something real quick. So, I'm going to tell you about, if I could go, can I go forward? Hold on, 1 minute, guys. I cannot go forward. Oops. So, hold on. Let me go into history. So I'm going to tell you, so now, this is where it gets interesting. Now, the type of water they're talking about is room temperature. That's room temperature what you're supposed to be drinking. I'm supposed to be drinking room temperature because y'all are not going to believe this. If y'all don't know this part, then it's good to learn about this. If you guys know, give this video a thumbs up. If y'all already know, it's alright. So guess what? The water everybody's supposed to be drinking is room temperature water. It could be room temp any type of water, but it has to be room temperature. The reason why, because when they drink cold water, yeah, this is what they said I'm gonna give you 5 ways that drinking chilled water affects your body, and it does. Chilled water means cold water. Now it says one of the main reasons to avoid drinking chill water, which is ice water, is because it has a serious implication on your digestion. It will mess with your digestion. So when you drink cold water, it will mess it. It has a serious thing with your belly, with your digestion. Chilled water, as well as some cool beverages, contract the blood vessels and also restrict digestion, meaning it's exactly, you know where I'm going with that. Contract, you know what that means. Um, contract is like it just, you know what I mean. It tightens it. The natural process of absorbing nutrients during digestion is hindered when you consume chilled water. Now, I am going to give you 5 ways drinking chilled water will affect your body. Now, I'm going to tell you this. We all know that it's extremely important to drink sufficient water to stay hydrated and drink at least 8 glasses of water per day. That's the thing. I got my notes right here. Now, we also pay special attention to drinking water that is free of contaminants by installing top quality water purifiers. However, are you aware of the fact that the temperature of the water you drink can also affect your health? Oh yeah, it depends on the temperature of the water. That's why people check the temperature of the water. Most of us drink a glass of chilled water right after returning from work, especially during summer to quench our thirst and remove exhaustion. However, many of us are not aware of the fact that drinking chilled water, known as cold water, can do more harm than good. Now, I'm going to give you 5 harmful effects of drinking chilled water. The first thing is cold water effects on your digestion. I just said that a while ago. That's the main thing. That's the number one thing. Now, you already know that the reason is your body's focus is diverted from digestion to regulating the body temperature in the chill water. So your body needs to spend extra energy to regulate the body temperature when you consume anything that has a very low temperature. The extra energy is actually necessary for proper digestion and absorption the nutrients which is hindered. Number two, decreases I'm telling you, cold water decreases your heart rate. It does. It lowers your heart rate, and that's bad. Your heart rate should increase, not decrease. Another reason to avoid drinking chilled water is that it decreases the heart rate. Studies, and I'm telling you, studies have shown that drinking chilled water not only decreases the heart rate but also it stimulates the vagus nerve. The nerve, and this is a nerve. There's a nerve in your heart. The nerve in your heart controls the involuntary functions of the body. Because without that, that's how it functions. So that's why we can't if it decrease, I'm gonna help you. So the nerve, that said, the nerve controls the involuntary function of the body. Without, if you don't take care of this, our body, it cannot function. Especially our heart is a main part of the body. Yeah. The nerve is also an integral part. It's a part of the nervous system. And as the vagus nerve is directly affected by the low temperature of the water, heart rate eventually slows down. And you don't want your heart to slow down because once it slows down, that's it. You don't get a second life, you get one life. So, so make sure to drink as much water, 8 ounces of water. Make sure to avoid drink and avoid drinking cold water. The water that is recommended is a what is like the right temperature. Like make sure to drink the right water. That is important, like I just said before. Number three, cold water, it shocks your body. That's what I mean. I can't drink cold water anymore. I can't. Because because when I drink cold water, it does that to your body. Now you know it decreases your body, it decreases your heart rate, and the main thing of all is it affects your digestion. So the third thing is like so that means drinking chilled water after a strenuous workout should be strictly avoided. Never drink cold water after you do your workout. It has to be room temperature. Many people make the mistake of drinking chilled water, which is known as cold water, especially during summer after working out. However, according to gym experts, it is advisable to drink warm water after a workout. Make sure to drink something warm that can cool your body down, that can cool it down. Your body generates a lot of heat when you work out. It does. If you drink chilled water, there is a temperature mismatch that takes a toll on your digestive health. Your body also finds it difficult to absorb the cold water after a work. It does that. So that means drinking chilled water right after a workout may lead to chronic stomach pain as extremely cold water shocks your body. But to be honest with you, I remember when I drank cold water before I continue with the fourth one. I'm gonna tell you something real quick. I remember I used to drink cold water all the time, but I did not know that I did not know about these things back then, but now I know that these are the things that happens. I've been drinking a lot of cold water, and I didn't know. No wonder I felt like my stomach was tightened. But to be honest with you, when I drank cold water, my stomach felt tightened. It felt tightened. It felt. I feel like you know, no joke. It's like crazy, man. That's what I feel. And the thing is, when I drank cold water, it shocked my whole entire body as well. It shocked it, and you know what I mean. So it messed with my digestive system, which is my belly. So now I know. I know now that it's with when you drink chilled water right after, so especially when you're working out. Yeah, avoid cold water. The thing. Excuse me. The fourth thing, it affects fat breakdown. It breaks down fat. Yeah, it affects. So that means drinking chilled water immediately after a meal also interferes with your body's ability to break down fats. It's going to be hard to break down the fats that is in your body. Period. So when you're eating food, it's going to be hard to break down all the fat. It's going to be hard. It's going to be stick right in your belly. It's not going to break it. It's going to be there. So the cold temperature of water solidifies fats from the foods, and as a result, it becomes difficult for your body to break down the unwanted fats from your body. Even if you drink normal water, ensure that you wait 30 minutes. No, not over 30 minutes. Wait 30 minutes after a meal. Wait 10 minutes after a meal before you go out to get your maximum benefits. And the last and final thing, it relieves to constipation. And to be honest with you, I'm gonna be honest with, I'm gonna be honest. Um, some time ago, some years ago or something, when this happened to me, and I've been drink when I used to drink cold water straight, and don't even know what is going on in my body. Guess what? I've been constipated before. To be honest with you, I know TMI, but this, this is to help you guys, so you will know what to do. So now you know. So I don't have it. I'm not constipated no more because that was decades ago. I don't, you know. So I make sure I drink enough water, 8 ounces of water every day. Now, as I said, the fifth one, it leads to constipation. So that means drinking room temperature water is very necessary. It's very important that you drink room, room water temperature for the digestive process. However, drinking shower water can lead to constipation. It does because I used to had it before when I was drinking cold water, but I'm not drinking no more. The reason is when you drink chilled water, the food solidifies and hardens when passing through the body. So it's the food is gonna be it's gonna be hard to exactly. I just give you the answer right there. The intestines, the intestines also contract, which is one of the major causes of constipation. Means it tighten. So my last thing I want to say is there are some of the reasons to avoid drinking cold water, chilled water. However, this doesn't imply that you stop drinking water as it will cost more than good. Drink room water temperature to avoid the problems that I just mentioned earlier. To ensure that you have an RO water filter installed. If you don't know what an RO water is installed, it means the RO water filter. I will go into that. Um, I will go into that, which is the purest drinking water. Because to be honest with you, I sort of no, I don't think I have it. Way how it looks. I'm gonna put it on Instagram how it looks like. So make sure to follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna show you how the R O water. It's like a purifier. It's like a or water purified water. Oh, technically I do have it, but not this one. It's a different one. Mine have the something what I will take a picture and show you what I have and put it on Instagram. I will give you. I'm sure. So, with the increasing levels of pollution, it is equally important to pay special attention to the quality of the water you are drinking. The water purifiers from Kent, K-E-N PENT use a combination of different purification technologies to ensure that you drink safe and clean drinking water. To find out more about water pure itself, I will give you more details, and I'm gonna be sharing in the episode. My next episode, I'm gonna tell you what type of water you should be drinking. Yes, I just told you that's the main water you should be drinking. Room temperature. Anything that is room temperature and warm. So these are what that is recommended. So I want you guys to be safe. Be safe out there. I have to be safe. Right now, I have to make sure I drink enough water. So now I know because I did not know that it meant when they couldn't find my vein. It meant that I was dehydrated. I did not know that because when the doctor was trying to with the vein, um, it just couldn't come out because I know the thing is I should have drank water before I went to the appointment, but I did not know. Yeah, I did not know, but now I know. So anyway, so that concludes the end of episode. If you guys made it this far in the episode, it means a lot to me that you guys are watching the episode. I just want to talk about this thing. This is very important. I want to share with you guys and all that kind of stuff. And don't forget to make sure to subscribe to this show so you can get to know so you guys could get to learn a lot of stuff that you need to know. I just made notes getting some notes so I could give you information because to be honest, I did not know that. It was like I was I was told that cold water was bad because to be honest with you, and I'm gonna say this before I end this episode, I'm gonna tell you this. Um some time ago people have been I think last year or so or so that was people have been saying be careful of drinking cold water. I did not know what that meant by that to be honest with you. I didn't know. You know what I mean? I didn't know. But now I know. I know. I know exactly why you should drink cold water. Because at first I didn't know. Now I know you're not supposed to drink chilled water when you're after you work out or whatever. So make sure to be wise and drink room temperature water. That is more important. So now I'm learn my lesson. Lesson learned. Yes, we all make mistakes, but we learn from them. That's the beauty of it. Nothing is wrong with making a mistake, but I don't. That's why. Yeah, I made a mistake, but I learned from it. I learned from it that I need to drink more water. I'm gonna drink more water and make sure everything, so my body could be, because that's what happened, and that's another way people can die from. People can die from dehydration. So, guys, our bodies are made of 70% water. That's why we need as much water in our bodies. That is how the blood rush flows through our bodies. Because our body needs water for a reason, so that the blood can flow. That's how the blood flows in our body, by drinking water. That is why our human beings, our bodies are made of 70% water for a reason. So all the blood can flow through our body where it's supposed to be. So after this, and I said it not too long ago, after this, I'm gonna drink some water because I got water. As I said, I got water. I got a water on my left and a water on my right. I'm gonna be drinking more water. Yeah. Alright guys, let me say thank you so much for watching this episode. It means the world that you guys watch this episode. Thank you so much. Make sure to check out make sure to check out my make sure to check out my thing down in the description below. Make sure to go in the link. I'm gonna be posting some things right in that link, so make sure to go ahead and check that link because I'm gonna be posting some stuff. And my Instagram is gonna be inside that link, and also it's gonna be down in the description as well. So so either way, you can follow me. My Instagram is King Pappy. Hold on, I remember. Hold on. I can remember my Instagram. So on my Instagram and tell you, so it is. Yes, I was right a lot of it. It is King Pappy number four ever. So King Pappy number four ever. Make sure to follow me on that, and make sure to follow me on my company's Instagram, which is Defresh King Entertainment and at Apps Entertainment. So check that out and follow me there. Alright, y'all. That being said, thank you so much for watching the episode. It means the world to me, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Don't forget to check out all my. If you haven't heard my updates, what I talked about, go ahead and go check out my last video. Go check out my last episode where I talked about some stuff in there. Make sure to check it out, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button wherever it is in this episode. Make sure to check the last video if you haven't seen it. Go there and and subscribe button is join the fam. Peace out and God bless, and I will see you guys in my next episode. This is your big homie. I'm your host, Fresh King, aka Angel Rest of Fire. Thank you so much for watching this episode. That you know, thank you so much. You're watching the I'm at my Fish Five show, and this is your host, Fresh King, aka Angel Red Sapphire, and I'm signing off.